Hey you DIYer you, let's assemble a black medium base socket. Our basic black medium base socket consists of 3 pieces, a socket cap, terminal, and skirt. Please note that while this video takes you step by step on how to wire the basic socket, the same steps apply to our standard socket with ring and extended thread sockets. These sockets are self-locking. Do not assemble the sockets with the terminal inside before it is wired. The terminal will lock the socket permanently. If you want to test the socket before wiring it, just make sure to remove the terminal so it doesn't lock. You'll also need a cord grip, cloth covered wire, and to add a finishing touch to your pendant light, an optional socket cover. Tools you're going to need are a standard wire stripper, masking tape, a color cord 3000 or a standard razor blade, Phillips and flathead screwdrivers, and needle nose pliers. Alright, let's get started. The first step is to cut and strip our wire. Wrap a piece of masking tape around the cloth covered wire about 1.25 inches from the end. Using your color cord 3000 or standard razor blade, cut the cloth and the PVC housing and pull it off, exposing the conductor wires underneath. Make sure to check your conductor wires to make sure you haven't nicked any of the conductor wire housing. It should look not like this, but like this. Bingo! Now with your standard wire strippers, strip 1/4 inch of the 18 gauge wires, exposing the copper stranded wires underneath. The result should look like this. The black wire is positive, white is negative, and green is ground. While not mandatory, we do recommend tinning the ends of your conductor wires for a stronger contact point. Take another piece of masking tape and wrap it around the base of your 3 18 gauge conductor wires and the cloth covering. This will prevent the cloth covering from slipping away from the PVC housing. Before wiring the socket cap, we first need to slide the cord grip onto the cord with the threading facing the stripped wires. Please note that if you're including a socket cover, this is the point where you should also add that to your cord with the bottom of the socket cover facing the exposed wires. Grab the socket top and locate the ground screw on the inside. Loosen the screw and thread the cap over the exposed wires. Take your needle nose pliers, grab the green ground wire and insert it into the ground screw hole. Tighten down the set screw. The result should look like this. Alright, now grab the terminal plate and loosen both positive gold and negative silver terminal screws. We will insert each positive and negative wires into their respective terminal holes and tighten down the screws. With the socket terminal resting flush against the socket top, you can now thread on the socket skirt. Once you hear the socket click shut, the socket is officially locked and the wiring is complete. All that's left to do is slide the socket cover over the socket, thread the cord grip onto the socket cap, and tighten down the cord grip set screw using your flathead screwdriver. Great job! Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or concerns about this DIY project. Thanks for watching!